Saturday night
Time for your weekly dose of pop culture.
with Kathy and Kenny. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. It is Kathy and Kenny explain pop culture. Hey, here we are.
Hey, there you go.
Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
Is she a mother, all right?
Yeah, if you a mother, no,
Your mother, all right.
let's be nice.
Uh,
much love to the mothers as we celebrate Mother's Day and hopefully, if you are a mother, you were recognized and rewarded for all of your labor of love and such.
hey,
Good
Lisa, happy
evening
Mother's
and
Day.
happy Mother's Day, Lisa, in the house. Appreciate you as we take on the mothers of music and all things. Kenny, how's your life? How's your week?
My life is great. My life is great, actually.
Awesome.
I'm loving life in every day that I live it.
Awesome. That
It's,
is
it's
what
a good day.
that is what God has
It's a good-
designed
and,
us
I,
to
and, I,
do.
and I'm trying something new to add to my spoken word repertoire. I'm going to learn how to play this.
What is it?
It's a
It's a thing.
yeah, it's a finger piano is what it's like.
A
So
finger piano. Okay.
yeah,
So you got the finger piano, the foot tambourine, and the
yeah.
bass
I
drum
also
piano.
have
Oh,
also have,
we're both out of purple cups today. So,
yeah. Also have this.
what is that?
Well, goes with it goes with this, and I have to figure out how to put this together.
Uh-huh.
But it's like a foot thing where I could like tap and keep a beat.
Okay. All right. Hey, I
I'm trying
probably
to get
would
ready for the porch.
I
I'm going to
probably
Portugal
just would have
next
went
time.
with the app on my phone and plugged it to the speaker.
You can do that. I'm trying to be authentic.
All right. So you're going to be just like this one man band kind of thing.
I'm trying to be authentic. Yes.
More power
Yeah.
to you. More power
I
to
didn't play harmonicas I have over there. I have to learn how to play.
Ah,
Mm.
I'm still struggling with my guitar and trying to learn some music theory,
Oh,
but
I'm
I'm
still
enjoying
struggling
it.
with the bass. I'm still struggling with the bass,
Okay.
but
Well,
you know, it is what it is.
it is what it is.
How are you doing? What's new in your life?
It's all good. I mean, you live, you work, you do, you die. I mean, that's it. That's it. That's it. You want to hit some pop culture news?
This is about you. Lisa, I would love to see that foot tambourine in action.
So maybe one day you have to
I mean,
give us a
everybody's got
concert.
jokes. Everybody's got jokes. I
Well,
don't
you got to give
understand.
us a concert so we can see,
Yeah, okay.
we can see you,
So
jamming. One man jam
let's
band.
start with
You're like the
let's
rubber band man.
yeah,
Hey,
I can
y'all,
play a
prepare
big band.
yourself
Boom, boom, boom,
for the
boom, boom,
rubber
boom.
band man.
Man, okay. So
Let's
let's
go
start
old
off with
school.
Jerry Seinfeld's new Netflix movie Unfrosted. I haven't seen this yet.
Unfrosted.
It, it got bad reviews so far. I haven't seen it yet.
Uh,
However,
Was this about the history of Pop Tarts?
I think so. Yeah,
Isn't it supposed to be like a documentary?
yeah. It's like a funny documentary, I guess, because originally Jerry Seinfeld wanted Chris Rock. Now, when they filmed this, think about this. They filmed this. It was over a year ago. It was not too long after the slap heard around the world
Mm-hmm.
in 22. So Jerry Seinfeld had asked Chris Rock to parody the Will Smith slap and Unfrosted. But,
Okay.
but Rock, it was too soon after, and Rock was kind of too shook to do that.
Yeah.
Um, I
Too
I
soon.
think it's very insensitive
Mm-hmm.
of Jerry Seinfeld to ask for him to do that.
Well, if they're friends, I can see why he would make the ask. If he's a
I don't
friend.
see why you like. I would leave it alone. Like, dude, the man got slapped in public by another man. and he couldn't do nothing about it because he was on live TV. Now Chris Rock is better than me because I'd have took an Oscar in the back and I'd have came out and I'd have whooped his ass with it. He wouldn't have been hitting me, but that's just me. Okay,
I
how
would
big
turn
he
the
is.
other cheek, but that's
I
and
would
I
turn,
think
yeah.
Chris Rock, I mean, he played it well. He was professional about it. Um,
But yeah, Chris Rock did the perfect thing. Chris Rock was very professional about it. I would have
you wouldn't
hauled
be
off.
professional. Okay.
I would
That's why you're
no.
no
Me,
Chris
me,
Rock, but
me
okay.
and Will Smith would have still been fighting right now if you slapped me on stage. Come on. So, but anyway, I just thought it was insensitive of Jerry Seinfeld to even ask.
Okay.
And some people
Well, if
think
they're
something.
friends, and again, just with the
Yeah,
code of comics, and sometimes comedy comes from such pain that sometimes when you can laugh and make fun of it, it is a healing process. So I don't see it
yeah.
being that insensitive, like the worst thing in the world.
Well,
Grow a
come.
pair. Come
Well,
on.
Chris Rock was too shook after that to do that
All right.
scene, so he didn't do it.
Blah,
I'm
blah,
gonna move on to this
blah,
next one.
blah.
I'm gonna say the middle one for last. Justin Bieber and Haley Bieber are announcing that she is pregnant.
Okay.
At some point, nobody sterilizes this man and they let Justin Bieber reproduce. I don't understand it, but go ahead, let it go.
So who do you like? I mean, you hate on Tay Tay. You're not a Belieber, and I mean, I mean,
I,
granted, I will say he's got some catchy songs, baby, baby, baby. Ooh, I was pulled in. Now all the
I
hijinks
think
and all the
I
other crap.
understand that.
Again,
I,
I kind of attribute it to you know, I don't know. Something must have happened at that puffy flavor camp because just like that whole quiet on the set, Amanda Barnes. I'm sorry, something must have happened because the kids are not all
I
right.
just,
The kids are
yeah,
not all
I
right.
don't know. Um,
When you
I don't.
start
You
tattooing
know what I
yourself
don't like
up
about
like
this?
that, I don't know. It's just
I was okay with Justin Bieber when he first started.
mhm,
And he did the baby, 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 and Ludacris came in there. Then did the other song with Nicki Minaj. I was
mhm.
okay with all that, but then when he started acting like he was tough and bad, and like he was trying to be like I don't know black or like bad or just like cool or like street smart, I'm like, dude, come on, you're a guy from Canada.
So, so you were not vibing on the
Yeah, I wasn't.
misappropriation vibe.
I mean, as soon as you act fake, and to me that's him acting fake. As soon as you act fake,
But
I'm
again,
I'm
how do you
done.
know what his reality is? Because people could say the same thing about you. And how do you know
True,
what his reality is? So,
true, true, true. Come
so
say it to my face.
if he's if you know if and again, I know just throughout history, if I mean going back to Elvis and going back to when I know we talked about Robert Johnson a couple of weeks ago and how people have taken music and taken, like the essence of black performers and make copies. I mean, would there ever have been an Osmonds had it not been for the Jacksons? I don't think so. But so that goes on. And I mean, we know it does happen, but I think in some cases there are artists who are so ingrained in the culture that they adopt it. I think some of those classic blue-eyed what are called blue-eyed soul singers um are very much part of the culture. Because my girl, I don't think she had one pop hit, but all her songs were hits on um R&B radio and black radio. And I mean, granted, with that first album, half the people who listened to it, you couldn't tell them she wasn't black. But I don't think it
I
was an
know.
act, or I don't think it was. I wouldn't call that misappropriation because to me, she was very much, you know, a part a
Think,
part of the culture and lived and breathed it, and and
yeah, I
she told her
misappropriation.
bestest friend named Mickey.
I
Yeah.
know,
Okay.
yeah, but misappropriation
Hmm.
is. I don't think that applies too much to Tina Marie.
Hmm.
Tina Marie was natural with it. She had a flow with it. You could believe. Tina Marie hung around people of color. Justin Bieber, not so much.
What about Eminem?
You can believe that you can believe what Eminem is authentic.
Okay.
Eminem's more authentic with it, and you can believe that Eminem, grew up around people of color, grew up in the streets. You can believe it. The way he acts and the way he comes off, and the coolness about him. Justin Bieber just doesn't have that. You just seems somebody like it's like those Paul boys, like the Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They
Mhm.
try to act like kind of and the Island Boys. Oh my God, the Island Boys can't stand the Island Boys.
I don't even know who the Island Boys are.
You don't know who the Island
So
Boys are?
I don't
Oh
know
my
the
goodness.
Boys.
Well, thank God you don't know who the Island Boys are because they are a hot mess.
Oh, yikes.
Island Boys are hot, but these two white guys. They're all tatted up and got the braids all in their hair and at one point and everything else. And they go around, get a dog up on the streets. I'm like, dude, you are not. Your skinny behind is not.
You
And
from the
there's Jake
streets,
Paul
easy
guy and
streets.
Logan Paul. Whichever one is fighting Mike Tyson, I hope Mike Tyson beats the brakes off him. I just hope
Beat
Mike
the
Tyson
brakes off of them.
beats the brakes off.
I never heard that phrase, but thank you for bringing that to
I
my
hope,
life.
I hope Mike Tyson beats the brakes off that dude. I can't stand him either. Um, but yeah, I mean, appropriation is one thing. People like T. Marie and Eminem, they can get away with it because you could tell the end the culture. My best friend Beth is a blonde-haired white woman, and all she hangs around is black folks. But she doesn't try to emulate black people. It's like she's still herself. She doesn't try to emulate something she's not. You see
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And there are people like Justin Bieber who try to emulate something they're not. So, kind of like Miley Cyrus went through that phase and she was trying to do different hip hop stuff and your girl Tay Tay tried to do a hip hop song. She went through that phase too. Like, come
Why
on.
she gotta be my girl? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave that sit over there.
So anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Speaking of
Speaking
people
of,
from Canada,
speaking of people from Canada, Drake and Kendrick Lamar had this ongoing battle. I'm going to be honest with you. I
explain
haven't
it to
heard
me
any.
because I've been hearing about it, but I
Yeah,
guess I
well,
don't listen to music by either one of these people. So
yeah, I listen to Kendrick Lamar stuff.
okay.
I would not listen. You couldn't pay me to listen to Drake. I just don't like. Everybody likes Drake. I can't stand Drake. Number one, he uses a voice box.
Hmm.
Come on, dude. That's not singing to me.
That's
Let
not
it go.
singing.
So something about Drake, I just don't want to listen to his music. I don't think I have Drake anywhere on my playlist at all, on any of my playlists at all. I know I have some Kendrick because Kendrick does some bad stuff.
Hmm.
Now, there's a couple of people. If I was a rapper, I am a poet and I can rhyme and I can rap, but I don't. I just don't. But if I was in a battle and somebody like Kendrick Lamar showed up on stage to go against me, I'd be like, "Oh, Kendrick, I gotta go against Kendrick. I'm good. Here you go. You won." I wouldn't even try. Just like if Eminem was up there, I wouldn't even try. Busta Rhymes, like really good people, Andre 3000, really good people with really good lyrics. I wouldn't. Nah, man, I'm good. I got nothing to prove here. But Drake going against Kendrick? Come on, man, you soft.
You're just being
Come on,
very
man.
anti-Canadian right now.
I am being anti-Canadian, and I wouldn't mind visiting Canada, so don't kick me out when I come. But yeah,
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Canada, well, not that I would need. Yeah, I would need it, but I did get my passport this week, so I was excited about
get out.
that
I
because
got to get my passport.
I first got my passport I think in 2006 or I think that's when I went to London and I renewed it, but I let that passport lapse and I never renewed it and it expired in 2018. So probably pre-pandemic, had I been thinking I should have renewed it, but I didn't. So
How long does once you do a passport? What is it? 10 years?
10 years, 10 years. So now
10
I'm
years.
good till 2034.
Okay,
So,
I'm gonna get my passport this year because
so
and my friend Bill, the comic book guy. I got a comic book guy. But Bill over at Frankenstein Comics in Woodbury Heights on 45. If you ever go to Jersey and you want comics, go to Bill. Bill's my man. But Bill asked me. We had a conversation the other day. He's like, "Ken, where would you want to go if you went to another country?" And I'm like, I can't think of anywhere I'd want to go really.
Oh my gosh.
I can't think of anywhere I want to go really. Maybe Greece or France for the
I want to,
history of
yeah,
it.
I want to see France, Italy, and Greece. I would love to see those countries. I
No,
definitely
Italy,
want to
yeah,
go to Africa
yeah,
before I die. I must go to Africa. I have to go to Africa. So eventually I will get
but
myself to Africa.
you got to find out what part is good to go to. Certain parts you really can't go.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, I was looking into this company called Discovery Tours, and it's like you can actually do um like volunteer work in another country as a way of seeing the country and taking part in the culture. And I thought, oh, that'd be a great way to travel. I mean, it's expensive as heck, but it's like a 10-day, a 10-day excursion where
Like
you're a part of these communities and a part of, like, I think one is was a safari one in Kenya, I believe. And some of the work you would be doing would be helping some of the endangered, like lion and leopard um, species and different things. So
oh
I'm not quite sure what exactly you'd be doing, but to me that would seem exciting. Yeah, it's a vacation and you're visiting another country, but you're also doing some good. So I'm kind of all about that. I would give it a
yeah,
try.
but I'm not messing on no lions and stuff.
I
Like
mean,
if you want me to help feed people, I'm good with that. You want me to help kids, I'm good with that. I'm not messing with no lions.
but I figure it would be kind of like a safari experience. So
Yeah,
I don't know. Who
I
knows?
need to go
But
somewhere where I'm
I'm
sure
going to
not
try
to
to
kill.
plan something so I can save up the money and do it in like 2025 and actually take an honest to goodness vacation. Because most of the time when I travel, it is for conferences or for work or for, you know, either even if I'm going to a conference, for myself, I don't, I I haven't taken like a bona fide vacation, and I'm sure over 10 years. I think the last time I took a vacation was I booked a cruise because I'd never been on a cruise. So I figured, let me see what this cruising is about. And that was probably in, I don't know, 2000. Actually, no, I said I went to London in 2006. I think, no, I went to London in 96 because I was still in New York because I even did comedy when I was there. So boing, my mind is gone because I was
Um,
down here in
I
2006.
just want to go to a country where I don't have the chance of getting kidnapped or killed.
Oh yeah, that's always a
Right?
plus.
Like I'm not going to someplace like Russia. Like why would you do that?
No, probably
Like
not. And there are
I
parts of
want
South
I want to go to
America
a
that are a
country
little
where
sketch, you know.
yeah, yeah. I want to go somewhere
It's
where
beautiful, but I'm not
yeah,
sure I would want to
small
go there.
to a law that I break, I don't get arrested for and kept
I
in your
feel
jail.
like having taken 4 years of French in high school that I need to at least go to France. I don't remember any of the French that I
I don't
learned.
remember. Comment allez-vous? Je m'appelle Kene.
The Peace Corps, you travel to other countries. I have a friend who signed up. Oh, that's so cool. I wonder where
Ça
they
va,
got to
oui,
go.
ça va.
What?
Oui, oui, oui. I know oui, oui.
Yes. Okay.
I can say
I know you
yes.
need a little more to kind of get by,
Oui,
but
oui.
and my thing too is like with the group tours, you wind up having to do like specific things with the group. And I know I'd like to just like explore, but again, I want to be able to see things, and a lot of times you can get access to stuff when you are with those group tours. So I don't know. I'm in the research phase now, so hopefully I'll find something and then I can book it so that I can pay it off and be all paid up by the time I go. But most of the excursion things, you still have to pay for your flights, and flights are heck expensive. I mean,
I
just
still think I still think at 25 or 26, me, you, and George should actually plan a Comic Con visit, a San Diego Comic Con,
you know what? I would love to do that.
or
Although
San Diego.
George has a whole family, he can't be whisking off to Comic Con.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Well, George, you
And
might not
and
be going.
and also with Comic Con too, I think don't they offer tickets to people who've already gone? Like I don't know whether you can get tickets, and it's in San Diego, which is probably the most expensive city in all of California. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well,
But
it's a 2 hour drive from LA, and I know people.
okay. So
My dad
what?
has an awesome set of tools. I can fix it. All right.
My dad.
So come with
You're in a spazzy place, my friend. I got
no,
the
we're not
wrong.
doing 27 Club again. That was a depressing show. We are doing Mothers of
I
Rock.
know, and I don't know why my background is going to the wrong thing. I
So
might have to switch screens. That's okay.
we're going to do a couple of mothers before we go to our little commercial break. But our first mother is an oldie but goodie, Judy Garland,
Mm-hmm.
who was a very popular singer and actress. And she gave birth to Liza Minnelli, who's a very popular singer and actress of stage and things. I just put Judy Garland on there because I know she sings and she's known for her singing. And I know she's known for her acting also. But Judy Garland and Liza Minnelli, look at them two. Look at them right there. Um, Liza Minnelli. I did have a I when Liza Minnelli did the movie Author,
Mm-hmm.
I did have a little bit of a crush on her when she did Author.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I did have a little bit of a crush on her when she did Author. I could see why Author chased her over the snooty woman that he was supposed to marry. I could see it. It was evident.
There is just no figuring you out. I mean, mind
I,
blown.
it,
I,
it, it,
I need a
it,
good
it,
explosion sound because
it,
you
I'm attracted to the weirdest things in women. Okay, so our next,
says the man who's been divorced. But okay.
yeah, well, like if she wasn't weird.
Oh, we're
Okay,
talking
so
musical moms.
Naomi Judd, who passed away in 22, uh, she is the mother of Naomi Judd and Ashley Judd. Naomi Judd sang with her mother and performed with her mother, and Ashley Judd, as you all know, is a very famous, popular actress.
And I haven't
I
seen
don't
her
think
in
I've ever seen
anything
Ashley
lately.
Judd.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I've ever seen the Ashley Judd movie.
You haven't? Oh my gosh, she
I
made a bunch of movies with Morgan Freeman because evidently they're good family friends.
okay,
And I can't even think of a name. I can't think of a single
I
name
can't,
of an
I can't
Ashley
think of what she
Judd
was in. Somebody tell me something
movie.
that Ashley Judd was in. Maybe I've seen it.
Um, wow, because I know at one point she just like had a slew of different movies.
Yeah, I know she had a lot. I might have seen something she was in.
I haven't seen her in anything lately.
What have
Mm.
you done for me lately?
Did you see? Oh, what's the movie with the Walmart baby with um God, Stockard Channing was in it. Oh my gosh. Why am I drunk? I'm having a brain fart. Oh my god. I
I
need more
just,
sweet tea.
I just regular fart.
Not anywhere but here. It was oh, what's the girl's name? Natalie Portman. No,
Yeah, you're drawing a blank, and we can move on with the rest of the show.
what movie?
So next we have Kelly Clarkson.
And you know what? When I was trying to find pictures, I tried not to get any of those like paparazzi shots, but these look like shots that were kind of released because again, I
Yeah,
think for some people, some celebrities, don't want their, kids in the limelight. Like they've chosen to be in the limelight and they've
yeah.
chosen the celebrity. But it looks like
I
it
I
looks like for
I
this
really
one,
don't
she
blame.
actually had the kids on a TV show.
Yeah,
So, you
I
know,
really don't blame Michael Jackson for covering the kids up.
mhm.
Or having the kids wear masks or whatever when it went out. I really don't blame Michael Jackson. Now the whole hanging off the balcony thing. Okay,
Yeah, that's a little sus, but okay.
I can't go side on that. But the covering up thing, I get it. I totally get it.
Because again,
Katy
if people
Perry.
are singers or actors or performers, like they've chosen to be in the limelight, but their kids
Yeah,
haven't chosen that. So, give them some grace. So I totally believe that. So I tried to pick pictures that looked as though they were promotional and
yeah.
things that they were released. Okay. And
Katy Perry.
speaking of which, this photo looked like it was taken by a paparazzi and the baby's face is covered, which I totally respect. So that's why I included it because there were some pictures online that did show the baby,
Mm.
and but they all look like those far off,
Looking at
like
the
piece.
picture, was that Katy Perry?
I think so because this picture showed up several places, so that's why I think it's her.
Yeah, that right there, that little in the beach, that's her.
Yeah, yeah. And
No, it doesn't
Orlando
look.
Bloom, her baby daddy. Are they married?
I don't think they are now.
Okay, because the baby's name
I
I think
don't think they've
is
officially got
Daisy
their
Dove
fiance.
Bloom, but I
Yeah,
don't know. All right, so
and next we have Pink.
oh, I'm sorry. I just banged into the mic like bam.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
before we
Pink.
hit the next one, can I talk to the folks for just a second?
Why don't you talk to folks for a minute? I'm going to sit
Just for a
here and
second. Hey,
yeah. Go
this
ahead.
is Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hang out with us a little more. Visit us online at www.kathyandkenny.com. You can hear the show as a podcast form, but you can also hear the show if you're in the South Jersey area and selected areas throughout the country on Who's Got Next Radio on Tuesday nights. We're on there as well as Kenny's Who's I'm sorry, who's got next? I was doing so well. I was on a roll. Words Out Production, his weekly podcast featuring spoken word artists from the South Jersey area. But wherever you are, whatever you're doing, we appreciate you spending a little time with us. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We appreciate you so much for doing all the things. All right. Now moving back to our list.
We have Pink.
Pink.
Pink has Willow and Jameson, son and daughter, and real
They're
interesting.
they are a pretty looking family. I mean,
Yes, they are. Real interesting though. I saw somewhere. I saw a clip of Pink accepting an award, talking in front of an audience, and she was saying how her daughter has short hair at one point, and the boys were teasing her or something like that in school, and people were saying things about her because she had the short hair, and I
because
guess she's a little
because
bit of a
Pink
tom.
has short hair or the daughter has
Yeah,
short hair.
the daughter has short hair,
Okay.
and the daughter was saying how people were making her, because I guess she was a little bit of a tomboy or
Hmm.
whatever, and she had short hair, so people were saying mean things. And
People
Pink was like,
suck.
"Mom has short hair, and mom's known as being abrasive and rough and things like that. Like you let and you see what mom is now. You let them say whatever they want to say." And when she accepted the award, she accepted on behalf of her daughter or something like that. She said, but I thought I really wanted to get her on this list because of that, because of her trying to encourage things. And I also want to say too, Katy Perry is also another one who encourages young people all over. And I remember one time going to a specific, I'm not even going to mention the church. I went to a church service and I never went back because the pastor was saying like how Katy Perry used to sing religious music and now she sings pop music, and it was the devil's music because she does this, that, and the other. And this guy could say nothing but bad things about Katy Perry. And I'm like, the only time I see her on TV is like she's surrounded by kids and she's signing autographs and she's being nice to kids and all these girls looking up to her and stuff like that. I don't understand what this guy's talking about. Like I didn't come to church to hear you bash Katy Perry. Like that's not what I'm here for. Get a grip, man. Get a grip. What's in the book? What's in the book? But I digress. So
Yes, you digress.
yes. So now we're gonna go to Jennifer Lopez.
J Lo. She
J
has
Lo.
twins actually, and I was
Relaxing
able
them
to
up.
not only find a picture of her with her twins, but also her with the twins and their dad, Mark Anthony. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because J Lo is on like she's on like husband number 6 or something. Like
I don't know, man.
she's worked through a few of them, but I
Yeah,
think
she has. She
the only
has.
2 kids she has are the twins, a boy and a girl.
Because now she's with Ben Affleck, and before that she was with the baseball player. Before that she
Oh,
was with Mark Anthony. Before
she
that she
wasn't
was
married to him though, was she? A
with the
Rod,
baseball player.
A Rod.
A Rod. I
Yeah,
don't know. She's,
I don't think she was married. Well, at one point she was with Diddy
shows that she
when
was
they
a
got
Diddy. I want
arrested.
to know what she knows.
Huh?
I want to know what she knows.
She know. So she must
I want to
know.
know
Yeah, what she know?
J Lo. What you know? Why ain't
Yeah,
nobody questioning J Lo?
you know what? She was actually supposed to be on Howard Stern this week, but she
Uh
canceled.
oh.
I'm like, dang.
Uh
I,
huh.
I
Because
needed
she
her
knew
to sit down for that
she
interview
knew
because
the question, the
that would have
assignment.
probably been better than the Biden interview. That would have been some
Yeah, she knew
stuffs.
the assignment. She knew what the assignment was going to be, and she says, "You know what? I can't do that.
I got to take a pass. Hard pass. Hard pass.
I pass on that. But Diddy ain't going to kill me."
Allegedly.
uh,
Yeah,
Diddy,
just erase that last part because
you know,
we don't need Diddy coming after us. Anyway.
She like Diddy ain't pimping me out. I'm good. Diddy come along, beat the brakes. Him and his boys to beat the brakes off of Ben Affleck. The next thing you know, Jennifer Lopez on the corner somewhere. Nah, she's like, I ain't going. So that's
You ain't got good sense. You don't have good sense.
oh man.
All right. Next.
Let
And
me have
I was
Janet
surprised there
Jackson.
was photos, but I did find a photo of Janet Jackson with her son. And it looked like a promo picture, which is why I included it. But not a lot of pictures online when I was
No.
taking a look. But she's married
Jackson,
to some like Arabian prince kind of dude or something.
yeah,
Or
she could have
Saudi
had me.
prince.
But that's what she got, you know? She could have had me. Uh
Yeah.
yeah,
She's
I mean,
tossing and turning on that one. I mean,
yeah, well,
yeah.
it's her loss. But the Jacksons are actually, as much as people try to put them in the media, if you ever noticed out the years, the Jacksons are actually a private people.
Yeah.
They are a private people. Um, unless the paparazzi catches them at the right time and catches them in action doing something, or the news catches them, you never hear anything about the Jacksons. They're very private. Like
Mm-mm.
I didn't know for a while that Jermaine was going out with Whitney.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know
They,
that either.
they keep everything on the down low, man.
On the
You know that.
down low.
I mean, how long did it take us to find out about the whole DeBarge thing with Janet Jackson?
Oh, yeah, that took a while. Although I think rumors floated around the time it happened,
Hmm.
but it didn't really, we didn't know about it till after, till after the annulment and all that kind of stuff. And I think she went on in an article or something and even talked about it,
Yeah,
related to his drug use. That's a family too. That's just to me a really tragic loss of talent. And I mean, I'm not gonna, absolve them from their situation, but to me, it seems like that kind of trauma that they grew up in really kind of, carried them and eventually led to like just a family full of talent and potential to just really, really take a good thing and throw it all away. Beginning even with like Bobby and Tommy, who were part of a group called Switch, which was
yeah,
a great name for that group, Switch, because all of the members could switch instruments and play different instruments and like that wealth of talent, and to lose it all to drugs. And even though of late I've seen more on social media about El DeBarge kind of launching a comeback and trying to cleaning his act up, but then I think a couple of years ago, I think in 2022 or 21, I saw another article where he was arrested again, and not just for having drugs, but just the idea of selling drugs. It's like, dude, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you need to be making your music, making your money with your music because you had a voice. And evidently, when the DeBarge family, when they were a group, he had the talent too because Bunny did write a lot of the songs too, but he was not only writing the songs, he was actually producing the music. So playing the different instruments, mixing it, really, you know how when you have those family groups, there's one member that kind of stands out, the Michael effect. if you will. El DeBarge had that effect. And it just seems so sad that, anyway, I'm sorry. I went on my DeBarge rant.
Yeah, you did. You went on a tangent, and I'm like, we're not even talking about the barges. I don't know what she's doing.
I'll rate it in. That
Okay,
was
wait a
actually,
minute.
hey, if you ever
Okay,
watch
so the next one.
if you ever watch the BET series, behind the music, huh?
You're
You
still
never
doing it.
watched it?
I watched it, but you're still doing it.
I know, but theirs was the first behind the music's story that they ever told.
Yeah,
Like
the
I know
switch.
as it went on in later years, they were getting kind of desperate because they were picking anybody. I mean, they were doing behind the musics on one hit wonders, and it's like they don't need no damn behind the music because it wasn't much music to be behind. They only had one hit. It's morning, and that was it. So why you need a whole special? But I digress.
Maybe there's a
It's
story
pop
of why
culture.
they are doing
Thank you for watching Kathy and Kenny explain pop culture. Let's get back on track as we talk
it.
about
Yeah, see?
musical
So
moms
the
celebrating the
next
moms on Mother's Day.
the next three are a figment of, in some ways, on how if you got money and power, you can name your kids any damn thing you want. So Alicia Keys and they named their
Swiss
kid
Beats.
Swiss Beats, yeah. Egypt Dwelled and Genesis Ali.
Hey, from the beginning.
I don't what Egypt and Genesis. I don't understand
I think they're
why you
beautiful names.
okay.
Definitely unique. Now, they are going to have trouble getting those little name tag keychains.
Yeah.
But
They
but
went really
hey,
hard.
you could say
Well,
that
they're
about
rich.
half of your
They can get them
kids.
made. They're rich. They can get them made. They don't have trouble. Next on our list, we have Mariah Carey and two
Another
of
set of twins. I wonder what they're doing
Minister
fertility
Twins,
stuff.
and these are two of the brood that formed Nick Cannon's
Yeah,
batch
what
of
he up to?
kids.
He up to about 9 or 10 now, ain't he?
No, he got to like 12.
Dang. But these were the first two, or maybe not. He might have had
I
some kids before.
I don't even think they were the first two.
No.
But
Okay.
their names are Monroe and Moroccan.
Okay.
Monroe and Moroccan. I like to know what they were smoking at the hospital that day. Monroe and Moroccan.
The father of Mackenzie and Kiana. But okay. Which are not typical spellings, but okay. How you gonna pick on names? I don't get it.
Okay. Anyway,
You
that's
know
low.
I'm right.
That's low. That's low. That's low. All right. So moving right along,
Oh,
we're
you
getting
know
there
what?
with you.
I, and I agree with you, Lisa. And you know what? I grabbed that picture because um, I think she actually put it on her social media, which probably wasn't the most appropriate thing to do. Um, and they are supposed to be what? Wait, Nick
First
Cannon
what?
has somebody pregnant now? Lord have mercy. He need to slow down.
He's
That's
just doing
too. He's
everything.
doing too much.
Nick Cannon trying to make his own town.
I know.
Right?
You know, our Sunday school lesson this morning talked about Abraham being the father of all nations. Nick Cannon ain't no Abraham. I don't know what he's trying to do.
He's trying
He
to
needs
be
to reel
Abraham.
that thing in. My goodness. And you know what's so unfair? Why can, you know, I don't know. So he probably can keep fathering kids till he's like in his 80s. Because who was it? Was it Charlie Chaplin or
Yeah,
one of
Charlie
those
Chaplin.
old actors was still like having kids in his 80s? If you
Yeah,
have a kid
Charlie Chaplin.
in your 80s, they're going to be graduating college when you're like 100 if you make it. My goodness, that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, she said, "Yep, going on number 12, number 12." Now,
Yeah.
I know, and again, I know he did have a baby and lost him to, I believe it was like a rare brain cancer. And that's
Yes.
always just kind of just sad and tragic when a newborn or, um under a year old um, dies or passes away. So, but number 12, he. I was going to say he's not trying to start a basketball team. He's trying to get a football team in
Yeah, yeah.
there. Maybe both sides, offense and defense. He's doing some work.
Oh yeah.
As we talk
I,
about
mean, I guess
musical
you could say,
moms.
Father's Day gifts. I don't know, but
What?
last but not least, for mothers, musical mothers, is Beyonce. The
Beyonce.
Blue Ivory and Rummy and Sir.
Wait, she had another baby?
No, yeah, she's got three altogether.
Oh, really? I thought she only had the
Yeah,
two.
she's got three.
Okay.
Blue Ivory, Rumi, and Sir. I say Rummy. I don't know if it's Rummy or Rumi, but
So
I
it's
like to
two
think it's
girls and
Rum.
a boy?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And Blue Ivory, as we all know, has been performing with her mother on stage.
Okay.
Blue Ivy is also going to be the voice in The Lion King.
Oh, nice.
In the new Lion King that they're doing, Blue Ivy's going to be one of the voices. Her mother was one of the voices in the one of the
Original?
cartoon adaptations, one of the animated adaptations of Lion King. Her mother was the voice, but yeah, Blue Ivy is going to be one of the voices in the new Lion King coming up.
Oh, cool.
So she's getting into the business because Daddy might be linked with Diddy. He might get locked up too. Why does
Allegedly.
allegedly?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Diddy's trying to get some cases thrown out,
Mm.
but that's going to go the same way as Trump trying to get his case thrown out. It ain't happening, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's like it seems like there's been a media hush, about that whole Diddy thing after the videos. And has anybody seen Cooper Gooden Jr.?
Nobody's seen Cuba.
Where Cooper been?
Cuba's in. Look, listen.
Because to me, it seems like why were if allegedly, um, what's his name, Jay Z has something to do with it. How come his name got redacted, and somebody like Cuba Gooding Jr. his name didn't get redacted? What's that
Because
about?
Cuban Jr. don't have Jay-Z money. Let's be honest.
What? So money gets your name redacted? That
Yes,
don't make no
money
sense.
gets your name
Yeah, you're
redacted.
right.
Yes, this is a
I'm just
capitalistic
saying.
society. This is a capitalistic society. Hey, Archer's in the building.
Hey, Archer, check him out Thursday nights. It was a really good show last Thursday. It was like his
I tuned in
200th
for a little bit,
show.
but
They were giving away stuff left and right. But
yeah, I
actually,
knew.
I was trying to type in for any of the comic book stuff because one time there was like a figure up there, and I was going to type it in because I figured, hey, if I won, I know you have your whole, wall of figures and stuff. You should
Yeah,
set
no,
up.
I
You
you
should
know
set
I,
up the
I was
stream with the wall behind you.
yeah I should and I was trying to I
Ah,
listened to some of it.
money
I
makes your name disappear. So evidently, Cuba Gooding Jr.'s Boys in the Hood money ain't making his name
yeah,
disappear.
he
That's
doesn't
all I'm
have Jay
saying.
Z. A lot of people don't have Jay Z money,
Oh,
so and it is what it is. And Jay Z is a Mongol now because he has his hands in so
mogul.
many different things. Mogul now or whatever. But anyway,
I
he
thought
has
he
his,
was in
he has
Harry
his
Potter the
name.
way you said it.
He has his name in so many different things right now, and he's got his hands in so many different things right now that he's got money everywhere. He's got like real money everywhere. And if he says, "Hey," gets his lawyers to get him redacted, he's going to put the money down to have his name redacted. Sorry, Cuban Gooding Jr. doesn't have that kind of pull with money or people to get his name redacted. Simple as that.
That's a shame. I'm just.
So
And there was another.
and
Wasn't there another singer or performer that was linked in that? In
I
that
don't know. It might have been.
because it was like 70 something pages long, and somebody said something about it on Facebook and posted a link. So of course I looked at it and I was just like, Psh. Hey, are just saying, the producer of Space Jam was caught with 15-year-old this week on a live stream, and it didn't break into major news outlets.
Yes, it was
Whoa.
a producer. I saw this stream, Archer. I saw the stream of him. He was trying to make like he was. I'm just here having pizza, dude. You're not here having pizza. You're here with a 15-year-old girl. This is old guy too. He looked like he was older than us. He looked like he was in his
E-
60s,
e-
and he was just
Speaking of
like, "Oh,
sleazy old guys, actually, the
I'm
the
just having
produce
pizza."
the producer and creator behind all that and those Nickelodeon shows um is suing the producers of that documentary Quiet on the Set because I guess he said they cast him in an inappropriate light, so he is suing them.
Yeah, and you know
But
what?
I'm
If I was,
sorry, if you didn't do anything, then what? Anyway,
yeah, I would just let that go if I was you because no, there's a lot of people that have a lot to say, and nobody's going to believe you. And what's 76, Archer? Oh, the man was 76.
76 with a
Trying
15-year-old.
15-year-old girl, yeah, 76.
Special place in hell. That's all I'm saying. I'm just
Special place now.
ick,
Special place now.
ick.
And I saw it too. He was running. He was walking away, trying to get back to his hotel. And he's like, "Yeah, I was just having pizza. I don't know what you're talking about. I was just having pizza. I don't know what you're talking about." And the guy's like, "Well, okay, we'll sit here. We'll wait for the police. We'll sit here and have pizza together." And he didn't want to do that.
Ouch.
He didn't want to do that. He wouldn't have
Gotta
any of
live
that.
right, people. Gotta live right. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. Anyway, we wanted to just salute and thank all the moms out there as we celebrate musical moms on Kathy and Kenny explain pop culture. Yes, Lisa, you are right. It is disgusting. And I don't know. I know we're wrapping up a little early, Kenny, but I think that's it. Unless you got something else. A musical
Uh,
mom we left
I,
off the list. Although,
I had,
speaking of musical moms, and she was not on our list, but I thought of her last night because I did watch Saturday Night Live because Maya Rudolph was the host,
oh,
and
that's sweet.
they were doing um like all the cast members had their moms on and doing a lot of things with moms, and they even did a whole funny skit with her being the mother of Saturday Night Live kind of thing. But Maya Rudolph, as some of you may know, hopefully you know, is the daughter of Minnie Rippleton. So Minnie Rippleton, another musical mom who we lost way too soon to cancer. And but yeah, Maya Rudolph is Minnie Rippleton's daughter. So that's another musical mom we left off.
Yes, yes, Mandy Repleton, another musical mom. Yeah. So I want to see it because I think Maya Rudolph is funny. Yes, I will do that for you, Lisa. No problem. I think Maya Rudolph is funny, and she does a sketch about the Hot Wings. She does this Hot Wings sketch where she plays like an over the top actress. And I
Oh,
know she did Beyonce last night
she did
on the Hot
Beyonce last night, yeah.
Wings. She has another one that
Because
is
Beyonce
totally
needed
hilarious.
to slay at Hot Wings, but the Hot Wings were
Yeah,
giving her gas. It was
yeah.
actually
And
kind of funny.
me and some of my friends were talking. Some of my creative friends were talking like if we ever got famous and we got on that show, like what would we do? And I automatically said, I'm bringing in a stunt double
Oh, I would
because
tap out. I don't do hot. I mean, I
I don't
can't
do
do.
it. I would have to tap out,
I
and
would
I
have
would
to
have to get
tap out early.
Tajari Henson. It was somebody that had her bodyguard finish out for her. One of them had a
Taraji
bodyguard.
Taraji P Henson,
Yeah, it was either Taraji P Henson or it was somebody like that. Like I don't know
or
who it
maybe it
was.
was Beyonce. Yeah, you do it for
It
me
wasn't her.
because that's what they did in the sketch. They
Yeah,
had her assistant finish for her because yeah, I couldn't do because I mean
I would have.
they are
I would
doing,
have
and what's weird? Like, excuse me, I've had like sushi and I'll put a little wasabi on it. Now that has a kick. And even like hot mustard from the Chinese restaurant, that doesn't bother. Like it has a kick to it, and I can feel it like in my sinuses, but it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't hit like
You know,
hot sauce.
I don't do hot,
Hmm.
but if I had to be on one of those, if I had to be on that show, I would try to do the whole thing because I don't like to lose.
No, I would tap out. I'm like,
I,
unless we're
I, I
doing
would
this for
not.
charity,
I would not.
why?
I would do it for Terry, but I would not tap out just to prove a point.
We should do a hot wings challenge
Let's do
one
a hot
week.
wings challenge. We should do a hot wings
Well, that's for another time. What are we talking about next week, my
challenge.
friend,
Next time
my
we're
brother?
together. Next time we're together, we should do the show on a hot wing challenge. Next time both of us are together,
Uh
we
huh.
should do a hot
Well,
wing
where?
challenge.
Oh, you know what? They have Oh wait, they have these like $1 bottles of Melinda's hot sauce you can get from Walmart. So
Yeah.
we could get a couple of those, get some wings lined up, and just
No, we got no. You gotta get. It's gotta get hotter as you go up.
oh, I know. Well, yeah, you can look at the Scoville. There's a thing called the Scoville level that tells you like the rating for how hot the peppers and how hot they are. And see, yeah. So there you
We
go.
should do.
Challenge
No,
laid
yeah.
down.
The next time Kathy and I are in the same space at the same time, we're going. That's going to be our show. We're going to do the hot wing challenge.
And you know what? We may be in the same space in a couple months.
Okay.
Because there's
We'll,
a chance
we'll do a hot
we'll
wing
be in the
challenge.
same space, but again, I we probably won't do it. We might need to do a Saturday show because I'm supposed to. I need to drive back Sunday, so we'll be in the same space. So maybe we have to do a show on Saturday so that we could do a hot wings challenge in early June.
Yeah, yeah, do a hot wing challenge. Okay. So next week, we don't know what we're talking about next week. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, because you do all the research. I'm just here with the
I will
pretty
know
pictures.
tomorrow morning. I'm gonna play some instruments and think about it. Have myself a drink, sleep on it, and tomorrow morning I will know exactly. I'm gonna do some other things too to think about it, but I'm not.
You're gonna meditate. I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, and then and then we're gonna think about it, and then we'll have a good topic in the morning.
Okay. You
Old
you
school
rest on it, you
Saturday shows.
meditate on it.
Old school Saturday shows. I think we did a show like that one time, didn't we?
What? Well, no, he's saying old
No,
school
no,
Saturday because we're going back from Sunday, we're going back to Saturday.
no. That's his idea for a show. Old school Saturday shows.
I don't get it. I'm slow, but
It's
he'll explain it to me.
yeah, yeah. We used to have Saturday morning cartoons. We don't anymore.
Oh. Oh,
And back in the day, we had
Wonder Twin powers activate. But see,
Wonder
I'm that
Twin Power.
old.
Yeah,
Kimber
Wonder
the
Twin
White
Power.
Lion. Oh,
Yeah, Kim
I
the
love
White Lion.
Saturday morning. There's something
Schoolhouse Rock.
about a big
Schoolhouse
bowl of fruity cereal and Saturday morning old school Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's right. See,
No,
I was
Kathy's
right.
right.
I
Oh,
was
Kathy's
right.
right. You're right. I was wrong. You're
That's
right.
old school. We used to do Saturdays. You are right. That's the right. So, but no, so
And
Kenny will work on next week's topic, and we'll
we
be
used to
back
bring you
next
flowers, and I wish we could
Sunday
have get.
night. Cause see, Kenny's, so
We used to bring
Mr.
you
Busy,
flowers.
so
I
he
wish we could
works
have get.
Saturday
But
nights.
that was on the outside, and things are different then.
What? Oh, what was that show called? Prisoner in Cell Block H.
Yeah, D. Stomach H, something like that. Oh,
Yeah, that was
we
like
used to bring
that
you
came on.
flowers. I wish
It
we
was
could
like a
have again.
British soap opera that
Yeah.
used to come on in the
Women
afternoon.
in
It was
prison
so
before Orange is the New Black. We had this.
oh yeah, I remember that show. That was
Yeah.
good. I probably shouldn't have been watching it, but
No,
before
no,
Oz, there was this.
there was
Although I
this. Yeah,
used to watch Oz, but it was
I
so
can't watch that.
disturbing. I couldn't sleep at
It's
night.
too disturbing for me. I can't see it. I can't watch it.
Oz was bad.
So
Now I
okay,
never
so
watched Homicide, although people say it's great, and I need to go back and watch it. I need to
yeah,
fill in that gap in my pop culture.
I've never watched The Wire.
The Wire, that's the one I need to watch
I've never watched that either.
because people say that's really good, and I believe it's on HBO Max.
Yeah, it probably is. I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay, I might go back and watch it.
I like
Oh,
funny stuff. I like to watch funny stuff.
Yeah, funny is
I
funny,
like
but
a good laugh.
sometimes you gotta
What
go
the
old
world,
school.
what the world is the way it is today. I like things that can make me laugh.
All right.
That's just me.
Agreed. I hear you. I hear you. All right. Well, I will see you, my
All right,
brother, next Saturday night.
next Sunday night.
We'll this is what happens when you get old. Next Sunday night. We'll see you guys next Sunday night. Oh, see, with psychic, you know what? Hey, Archer, he was just talking about the wire today. Uh,
What time, Archer? What time are you on Monday morning? On Monday morning,
Monday morning is Nerdy Coffee, and Nerdy Coffee is, I believe it's 9 o'clock Eastern or somewhere
Archer.
thereabouts.
What time is Nerdy Coffee on Monday morning?
Nerdy Coffee, I just told you. I told you 9 a.m.
You might be wrong.
I might,
Don't say
dude.
good night, Archer. Tell me what time Nerdy Coffee is. Like, what are you doing, dude?
Like, good night. Good night, sir. Good night to you.
8.
Oh, eight.
Okay,
Okay,
morning
so I
calls at
was
8.
wrong. I
I
thought
had to
it
be.
was nine.
Yeah, you were wrong. I
Maybe
had to
it's
be to
because I
work
usually
before.
tune in at about 9.
I
But
had to be to work before 8 o'clock so I could put my headphones in and listen.
okay, so no, I'm not wrong. It used to be 9. See, I know things. I
Well,
know
you were wrong this time.
Nerdy
So
Coffee. Check
tell
that
the
out on
guys who listen
YouTube.
to Kathy
Nerd
Kenny,
affiliated. Hey Archer, and we will
they
see
check
you
out his stuff.
guys next week. As always, we wish you peace, love, and pop culture.
God bless your soul and keep living. Peace.
Bye.
Thank you for geeking out with Kathy and Kenny on Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture.